faulty, it's just an exit, regularly be installed, just run it. Even you can run it as normal user or normal user account, hindi kailangan. Okay? So this will be our putty configuration or connection settings. Dito mo select sa types of connection. So what we're using right now is a console cable going to our PC, serial port and console ports of the switch. So we should choose the connection type as serial direct. So once you click this one, as you can see, natay serial line connection. Okay, so ito sa COM1. So this identifies inside COM number or COM port number sa COM PC. Okay, so kaning PC din tanan, we're gonna use the COM port 1. If ever mo gamit ang USB, we have to check the device manager. Okay? Example, this one. So we have, this is our COM port. As you can see, natay COM port 1, COM port 2, and LPP1. Usually not ginagawa, but all of this PC here are all COM port 1. Okay? If ever gonna use the USB, kaya plug na, baka niyo siya so let's refresh. Hopefully, wala. So what's the driver? Supposedly it will show up here with a different port COM number. Okay? Anyway, let's proceed with our current setup, which is using a serial port connection to the console cable. Any question, ha? Is there any question? Actually, nasa configuration, port configuration settings na sa serial. You need to make sure, because this is a third-party type na GTY, terminal, emulator. Okay? It is important to know what are the port settings to connect using a serial connection. Paano sa Cisco. So, different devices like Fortinet, like HP, we have usually different port settings. So, itong puti mo gold, naka-default na siya daan na 600, 868, 641, and so on. Okay? So today we have to go to the serial connection settings, kanina part. Okay, clicking this one, you will see the port configuration settings. So remember, the speed should be like 600, the bits 8, stop bits 1, palit mo na, and the flow control is none. At ulit mo on mo, work na po siya, on and off. Goes off, wala na. Okay? So when you click this OK, going back to session, just clicking open, usually this is already our console. Okay? So nasa sa sunod wala. Okay? So magbuhat na ta. Sa tumaton, let's wait. So pwede ba tayo mo take up? Or pwede ba tayo magkanda sa happening? If ever we're connected, then boot up na to, then you will see ang yung boot process here. Okay? So muna itong standard system configuration dialog. Klaro ba?
Sir.
Ito patakang gamay. Sige na ang dako. Sige na ang dako mo. Dako yung brain ba? O ka lang, dako na.
Totoo dyan, no?
Okay, so this is usually normal whenever your device is out of the box or what configuration. So we're going to load up for system dialog, configuration dialog. Okay, akong dito doon sa dito ko is that dapat mag-know kita ni. Okay, even though yes gani it will configure some things na ato ni, but there will be some questions na dito kailangan i-configure. May one settings na dito kailangan which is more advanced na or different functionality. Okay, so since we are in the learning stage pa, we have to configure what is required. Kung saan kailangan i-kuha to. Okay.
Lingkod na lang dyan
ano
naman
na,
ito nag-
so mga girls, ayaw mo si yes. Just say no pa lang sa. So typing no na nata sa console. Okay, familiar naman eh. Diba? But you have to be aware that yes, parehani, nakita mo. Ayaw mo kahadlok. That is just mag-start mo siya as the rest then with the date. that means that is a notification. Okay? So if you're ever going to read this one, it's just a simple text summary. Okay? ENT tech. Usually, once you ask sa mga features ng mga bago, which is sometimes look for certain configuration, you would look for a CDP server, so on. So, kasagaran, nakita ko siya ng mga, parang automate siya, pag configure. Okay? Pero atong switch naman, hindi niya sa kitaglain because we're connected just sa console naman. Wala lang na-connect. Okay? If ever we are in a certain infrastructure na network, then natay CDP server dito, once i-plug niyo na ito ang out-of-the-box sa device, automatically sometimes you can inherit also. If you're gonna inherit some certain configuration like IP and so on. Okay? For this part, usually ang error na siya because it cannot see any configuration server. Okay? So remember that whenever inside the tree, it's much different sa itong packet tracer. So some of the packet tracer are usually limited ang mga command just for akong command rin. Pero kani actually you will see a lot of mga commands available. So balikon na rin ha. As you can see here, natay error lagi na. If ever basahon na nimo, opening the FTP, so usually the FTP is just a trivial file type na server na provide configuration. Makita sa nang mo diri, that's why it's really important to know the IP addressing. Kani, this means this is a broadcast. Any. Looking for any configuration with a network config. That's why it sees a socket error because it doesn't see anything. Nang respond. Makita sa Cisco.net config, switch config, Cisco RTR, configuration. These are all configuration automation. Okay? So usually we error because it doesn't see anything. Okay? So that is okay lang. Okay? The big failure, don't have to say na kasi kung mo ba lang, uba lagi na sir, biglang error. You have to read the notification. So these are what we call mga notification. Okay? Okay, so we're already inside. So diretso na ta. Yan ang pagdugay-dugay, silang paduling. Tapadungan sa pusta. Sari akong mga garon, we are preparing for the first skills activity which is initial configuration and service shell assumption. So first we have to do pinaka-basic. So we have to change the host name first. The host name is the most important configuration that we need to do at first because you could see here on Satana page that works with. Okay? So later on, may activity or skills na multiple switches na, sige configure na rin, waka ka ba, i-open, yan ibalin sa lain, then you still continue. Diba? So narong config, hindi na sigurado. So setting up a host name is very important to identify on which front are you working on. Okay? So after this, we have to do unsa man. Anyone? Correct the just password na to sa enable. Okay? So we're using here enable secret. Anyway, work yan po itong enable password but it's less secure. We would use always na enable secret. Then the password should be 1. Here we put Cisco. Okay, so once we connect to our switch using a console connection, wala yung password, it's all just switch. Para to password ang console 0. Okay, 9 console 0, then password is say the password that you want, then login. So login is required if ever nagpunta password. So kani siya, this is just creating a password plus, pero if you don't put login, hindi niya siya mo check for a password. Okay? So login is important here. Okay? So that's it for the client console. Then we check the do show run. We're reviewing our configuration here because we want to see what are the channels available sa BTY. Okay? So BTY is just virtual terminal connection. We have channel 0 to 4 and 5 to 15. You might wonder if may differentiation sa 1. Actually, same lang sila. Okay? Separate ang 0 to 4 and 5 to 15 because of a certain design na we can set 0 to 4 for different protocol to connect and 5 to 15 to different protocol set. Okay? So we do the line BTY 0 to 15 so that we can configure at once all port channel na to. Same sa console, setting up the password, plus, then, okay. So as you can see here, natin itawag na transport input null, which means this is not gonna accept any remote connection. Okay, so we have to specify the transport input. Okay, the choices here are delete all, none is do not accept any. You choose secure shell and telnet. So actually, part na ito ng configuration secure shell, but starts at the beginning. Okay, let's answer all here. Okay, to accept secure shell and also telnet. Okay, and that's it. Sabay ko ang natagli. Atong i-review. Show run. Paspas ra. Kaya mag-show run, paspas mo yan siya muloda. Right here, we're going to look for the host name, the password, correct? Then, scroll down na. So, saan ka nitapit? Okay, because we don't see any configurations of interface. So, we need to set up our VLAN or the IP address of the switch. Then, banner. Okay, banner din. 150 banner. MOPD, let's say, let's start with this one. You gotta move space, then welcome, space to this new one. Okay. Then you want to end. So we start with after $1, you can use sharp one or presentation as long as you also end it. Okay? So what I mean, close up yung banner, napay space between up, then welcome, space 2 spaces line, line spaces, 2 spaces line, and another 3 spaces line. Okay? Only one siya class. Aside from that, as you can see when we show run, you can see all the password here. So ito sa lang secure. How can we secure this one? We're using the 660 service. Good. Password. Okay. So, para makabango tayo na, I'm using the tab. As you can see here, serve, tab, may complete, pass, okay. Make use of the tab. And also question mark whenever you're going to navigate between RIS.
Pwede na kami sa
Okay. Because sometimes, siyempre ka, may iba na lang different version ng gunagin sa lain sa prompt. May bantayan na lang. Okay. So aside from this, ano po may kuwang? Do show run, let's check again. Okay, so kaling video, let's keep apart again. Yes, the interface. Setting up the IP is very important. Okay, so ang switch na to is not designed to have an IP good. That's why we have to set an IP as switch virtual interface. So ay mo kalibog sa term na interface ha. Kani mo interface siya. Interface link padung sa network which is internet. Okay? Nasa tayo interface para sa router. The interface of this router is you can set IP settings for the interface. Okay? But remember, our switch works sa layer 2 lang. Wala pa kamo sa layer 3. Layer 3 is the IP, di ba? Usually, ang gamit niya usually is just navigating between the frame, the MAC address, checking of the MAC address table, forwarding to appropriate port. Asa po siya ang tutong ang MAC address di match, then dito yung forward. So, muna siya navigation. So, may work as a kind of switch here. Okay? So, we have to set interface VLAN 1 for now. Later, i-discuss namin further with VLAN 1. Yung mga VLAN, virtual LAN, still a LAN. Okay? As a default, all of the port here are belonging to VLAN 1. Okay? So interface VLAN 1, this is how we're going to activate or make the switch virtual interface. Then set up the IP itself. 192.168. So magbuhat na rin siya ng address. Let's say 10, then 25.25.7. Okay, to activate this interface VLAN 1, we have to give command no shut. Okay. Magaway mo si Mia, bigla no shut. No shut. Delete mo siya. No shut. Malibog na sila. Malibog sila yung subject natin. No shut. Malibog na naman. Okay. So at least mag-poses lang. Wala sa okay. So no shut just to enable our interface. So usually the switch is already active na rin, ang IP. You can already access this one. The other thing that we need is if ever there's a remote device that will access this switch, kailangan ka gateway. Set up gateway is IP, then you go gateway under some global configuration. Gateway. Then the gateway is, makapagin niya ako na ito, see what the gateway is. Okay. I think we're done. So run, kuwang na ginani is to save our configuration. Okay? So I think itong under na ko before, nabawan mo nun, hindi ko pa-save footprint. Pero in case ma-save yun ninyo, that's okay. Basta, delete lang. Okay? So how would we save this one? So instead of saying, we can do shortest command that we can save the configuration is write mem. Or write memory. WRFE. Right memory. There is a shortcut you have to sa copy run start. You can do copy run start. Actually shortcut you have ni copy run configuration, start of configuration. Copy command, copy na command, then running config, then destination is source, copy na command, that is called WMD yapon, running config, source, then destination, start. Okay? So let's try to check daw asa di siya na-save. So actually na-save di siya sa, or how do we check if natin na-save the config? Show startup, lagi sa isod, pasabot, natin na-save. Na-save na to sa flash file system. Flash na to is maka-store siya data even without power. Okay, so kani show startup na isod, that means that it's saved. So to be specific, asa ni siya na-store? Show flash, sa filing niya. So makita na itong suit sa itong flash memory, mo ni siya, config that text. Okay, sa mga image na ito, this is our image. Library section of this. So anyway, this is our image name. Okay, the other as well as PNP for discovery. So mo ni siya may error kanina. Once siya nasa skip na PNP tech type or check for MTP time server and discovery summary, check sa network itself. Usually this will going to run after loading up the network operating system. So mo niya ang startup config or the same configuration. So that will give you idea in case that atong configuration is ma-corrupt or let's say may nag-configure wala kang sabak sa password. Okay. But your switch is currently running, may configuration daghan na di ka ganahan mo balik sa sugod. Wala ka mo sa configure like that. Okay? So the way that we can do that is that we can load up the bootloader na part na long press na itong mode, then makaboot ka sa bootloader. Then when navigate ka sa flash, we have to rename this one. At lang i-rename, di na ito i-delete. Dahil mo rename rn, then rename. This is the config.txt space, then the new name. Rename mo ng config.txt.old or pwede sabihin mo kung old.config.txt. Okay? Or lisanin mo. Okay, very good. As long as kabok ka say name in English, because later on if you load up, okay, i-boot up na niya, wala ay config.txt, then load siya sa default na wala isod. Okay, so ang sunod po natin is we rename it back again, then ato na siya i-copy sa running config. Once you copy that na running config, then load ang atong configuration, which is nakakagaan sa console mo, which is pwede nakaka-overlap sa password. And ma-retain mo ang configuration. So that's how you're going to recover for having password or flash na file system. Okay? So balik na sa ito ang topic sa which is initial information settings. So I think we're already nakasave na ta. Pero sa atong class, if you can magpa-save, if you have already saved it, show start, natin siya soon, that means kailangan na ito i-return. So how we're going to delete it? Erase command. Where ka erase command prompt? So ato lang na i-locate or erase startup config. Okay. Erasing in VRAM file system will remove all configuration. Yes, continue. Okay. So na-delete na. To verify it, show start. So as you can see, not present, sabot pa na isod. Wala yung startup config, why config, not text. Show flash. So hindi na sa nakita, dili sa kuhang config na text. Okay, question. Para matest na ito atong itong initial configuration, exit sa dali, try na connect balik using console. So press return to get started, expect na dali all banner. So ang banner na to, takong space ka ano, because we're, yan, space mo kita. Enter kita until i-end ka sa tong banner. Password here is class. So na natin password sa console. How we're going to check our BTY password? Kailangan connecta sa ato ang network. Okay? So, i-post na ta, then susunod na daan. Next is, wala pang tayong network connection. What we have only is just a console. So, kailangan natin connect sa tong Ethernet cable, panong sa tong from our PC to the switch. Okay, let me try na. Umukot sa kadre. Sud ko at sa mutanaw, no? Yung gani mo, mapuot mo. Okay, so, ready plug in? Okay, so usually there will be a prompt here na atong interface goes up or not, just like that. Okay. August 19 na to, sakto. So link from down, interface gigabit 13, change to up. So this means nakakonect na sa port 13. Okay, so this is a hint na asa ang port na ito connect. Okay, so line protocol down, so we change to up. So may up na itong interface. Okay, so we can do also show interface status. This is where we're going to check all the port settings or port status there. Status, port 13 connected. Siya rin naka-connect. You would see here also the duplex settings and the speed. So 100 Mbps na. Even though gigabit interface na siya, it is full duplex running on full duplex. This means that the PC is more capacity niya. Okay, so remember na tayo IP Drino, ang tuwang ginamit is ang itong PC. Since directly connected, we have to change the address here sa itong PC so that mabelong sila sa same network. So how important to know about the network? Importante na siya. Okay? So let's say matwata itong address 192.168.2.69. So ba? May problema? Ano mo ba 69? Sorry, 69 ito ganyan doon. Okay, cancel na ko 69, daan. 76 na yun. Ano yung react mo 69? What we do? Sorry, what we do on 192.168 nag-scrap ko siya, magawa ko na. Okay, ilan sa ito po tayong gateway because we don't need to connect from other network. So kanila, example. So take note ha, this is 192.168.2.69 with a subnet mask of 2.5.0. We need to know asa siya na network na belong. Do you know asa? Okay, diri, so ito yung network 3. 192.168.1.10, then
34254.
same sa network ni. So never din siya, if magkuman tali, mag-ping. IP config. So IP config is really important to verify your configuration. Di ba nag-change sa taga IP? Anong IP ato di kami? Ano man? Papamatali, okay. Umunik sigaran, kung ano inungdan sa mga away. Kung training okay, isa, diretso lang. Don't forget to click OK para ma-apply, and also IP configure sa background to make sure that unsay gigamit sa device na IP. Even though first time pa configure, you have to give command IP configure. Okay? Para may bawalan na to unsay address niya gigamit. 192.168.2.69. Obvious kayo na di sila makita, di ba? Ping Fed rate, hindi na sila kita. Kung sa mga na-reply yung Yung expected rate, 1.10. Unreachable, request timeout. Actually, general failure. So let's try to analyze ano minum siya general failure. Buwan ni siya ni ping kita kamutan is the pregnant word. Actually, that is correct. Correct na iyang respond. This general failure because ang atong iping 192.168.1.10 which is a different network from our BC. Okay, ang atong network today 192.168.2.0 network. 192.168.1.0. This is the correct network. Even directly connected siya, ito lang kita. Because this is a part of your network parameters na dapat i-save sila o IP network. So this is not direct kita. Okay? Pero kanisang na-respond na failure is not because of this laparate network, but it is because na wala tayo gateway. So since ang atong DPing is remote, this remote device, this is 192.168.2 network, ang yung DPing 192.168.1.0 network, which means lain na network. Wala man tayong gateway. Hindi siya na di na pwede, di ba? Kaya subuhan kasi mama, palit bugas dito, hindi lagi ko, pero ako'y parta, di ba? Hindi na pwede. So, butangan na rin gateway. Magkabay ma-change. Ma-change mo ang tubal nila. 192.168, parehan ko sa isa, 1.1. So, if we input this one, it is also obvious na this na parehano. Okay, makarang mo dato, ang 2.51 na tanan, dapat kanina par, kani tulog octet, same din na sila octet, di ba? May error siya. Default gateway is not on the same network segment. Obvious kayo, dito sila makita, dito lang tapos. So, mata na ito ko, parang sugot. Di ba? Compromise. Sa gusto nila, compromise. Dapat siya, okay. IP config na balik. Verify that the gateway is already added. So, na-add na to, then, cleaning na sa dam. 192.168.1.10 sa expectation ninyo. Girls, sa expectation. Destination, host, unreachable. But usually, request time out is okay. Request time out because ang first destination host unreachable because nag-base siya sa iyang routing table sa PC. Okay? But since nakakita na siya o gateway, ang kanina destination, iyan nilabay sa kanina gateway. Which is, wala na sa itong network, right? Diba? Ang gateway direct, isa naman yung ka-device na connect directly sa PC. So, that's why you get request time out. Normal siya. Okay? But we know anong request time out because hindi na sila makita. Different network.
Palit ko pa
Kailangan natin
pinag
i-check.
din.
So, ano correct? Ano yung correct sa'yo? So, this would be 1. Parental report or yun lang matay gateway. Since communicate naman tayo within sa ating report. So, CMD, command prompt, IP config, admin, 192.168.1.10. Okay. Wala, igigapon. Igigapon sila masugot. Nagpaduding na din, hey, kamero na din. First time out, then succeeding is yes na yes na yes. Okay. So, this means that we can really
Last one na siya.
between our PC to the switch. Okay.
Kana po.
So,
Okay na.
mag-try na tayo telnet yan. Telnet, may ako na-configure sa itong console, di ba? Telnet na ito, ani. Ito niya siya i-test. Nakatest ang test console using this one, except this one we're going to test it using the virtual terminal at telnet. Okay? Hindi na kailangan niya siya i-close. Okay? Take note also, this is our booty, sa session. You will see na kung sa'yo gamit ito connection from that type of hardware. COM1, which means we're using console connection or serial connection. Okay? So we just have to open it again, open tag new. Booty, dito na kailangan i-close. Ayaw mo si close game na, ngayon balik. So, open the line. New door, new opportunity. Diba? The more, the better.
The more the better.
So, select the telnet here. Nabitagan selection na. Isa ka mag-secure shell. Telnet, sa secure shell, di pa tayo connect ani. Telnet. We're sure that telnet connect ani because of this configuration. Okay. So, we just have to type here the IP. 192.168.1.10. This is the IP of the switch. Okay, nata sa PC yan, yung kalibog. Ay, PC ni. Okay. Telnet. Click open, then, as you can see, makatay prompt na, welcome to switch 1, then your password. Password na yung class. So, run. So, as you can see, makatay session using okay. Ang atong comfort 1, nakasadya po, wala na siya nawa. Okay. So, may tabo if mag-change na frequency. Hostname SW01. Automatically apply. At to the sa telnet. Switch 1. Enter lang din. 01 aside. Okay. Whatever changes from other one, automatically yan i-say current running. Okay. So this is just one session sa atong telnet. One session sa console. Remember, ang atong telnet is 0 to 15. So, natin 16 the connection. So, pili pa tayong connect line. Okay, telnet yapon. Same connection. 192.168.1.10. As you can see, masuot yapon ta. Okay, so we can do that. Because we have 0 to 4 to 0 to 15 channel. Currently, we're using 2 channel, 0 and 1 sa atong switch connection ng telnet. Okay? So, BQY, naman. BQY. So, connection. Anyway, so, we really can connect to our switch using telnet. So, try nyo itong secure shell, even though naka-configure 1.10. What we will see? Wala. Selection reviews. So, kaya balik ko, no? Makita mo sa error. Importante di ba makita mo sa error? Diba? You should know the background before mo kusugot. Okay, buhaton niya ito sa nakamasyak, diba? So, kani, kailangan tayo makabaw sa error. Network error, connection refuse. This means that the device na ito di-connectan, refuse siya. Okay, so normal na siya, that's okay. Okay, hindi nyo sa nung live, ayaw mo ka-discourage. So, since kita connect secure shell, have to configure. Okay, because that will be the second step of our skills activity. Setting up the secure shell. So, remember the difference between telnet and secure shell. Pilihan mo, kasaman mo, sa secure or unsecure? Secure. Kung saan secure ang future? Diba? So, dapat labaw din mo. Secure din. Okay? And then, sismosa, makakita sa yung password. Diba? So, you can do it from the console or from the telnet. So, hindi na ito, hindi ito ang telnet. Direct. Even though telnet siya, akong tantangan telnet, we still can continue to our thing. Iwag tayo ito connect. Connect na ito, connect ang balik, connect ang internet, okay. So, dili tayo mag-connect. Dili tayo nanong tako, no? Dili ko. Ako lang yung padakon isa para makita dito na ito na sa lain sa na console na ito. So, padakan, may yung
Appearance.
Oh, good. Okay, so kailangan ka nagka. Okay, so remember the 4 main requirements setting up the secure shell. We need to set the domain. We need to create a key. We have to create the user. Then configure the BQI to accept the secure shell. Ito lang po, don't need to verify na because you know that this device can handle secure shell. Okay, so let's start with the domain. IP domain. So let's say Cisco.net or my network, dot ph. Okay. That's already the domain name. The next is creating the crypto key. So crypto key, then generate. In case you're not sure of the next line, just type question mark lang kita. Can help you. Okay? So, kailangan tama, generate. Hindi tama, encrypt or decrypt. Actually, ang choices at home one, or tracer is just generate lang. So, you can choose that, generate, then what are the keys that you can do? EC or RSA. So, RSA mo gamitan. Okay? Enter. Still following, that is the second step. You still need to set the bits atong key. So, the bigger the bit is, the much better. Okay? The encryption is. So, there's a prompt here. You have been notified. Wait. Sa console din. Okay. Even though natin change na rin, natong console, yung pop-up o prompt. Okay? So, anyway, kita. Oops. Asa na to? Okay. So, third step is creating the user account. So, username, let's say admin, then the password is class. Okay. So, na warning. Because we're using a password na dili sa complex or simple na kayo na password na class, may dili acceptable sa standard. So, for now, ignore na sa warning, but we can set this at much more complex na password. Practice pa ni user na what's the password about it. Let's create another one. User and then admin. Then password is class captain. Kaso parehas ng password, but different user account or username. Okay? So that is the third one. The fourth one is the BTY. Do show run. We have to check first the BTY na to. Okay? So kanina ito tanawon. So, na-connect na ni using telnet with the password. Yeah? And you can accept all kinds of connection, any protocol, secret shell or telnet. We also need to change this one into ato i-accept is ito lang mga bago secret shell eh. Ato i-accept yung transport input is ito lang secret shell. Okay? Of course, ngita yung bago na mo. Tapos may ginahan ngita pa na mo. Line, PY 0 to 15. So we have to reconfigure this one. So na naisundaan. Tagtangon na to. Okay? Better to remove first before overlapping. We do also, but mas mahin na tagtangon na to para makamukon mo sa next.
Boss.
No password. Delete the password. No login. Then no transport input. Okay. Deliver na ito tanan. So, makamupo na bigani. Yes. So, do show run. So, para ma-review na ito. Nawala, nag-leave sila sa so, wala na. So, let's continue. Last requirement, datong security set, which is BTY configuration na lang. So, here, we start with login. So we're going to use login using local password checking, which is going to store sa local database. So local. Okay. Then transport input. So ato yung sa mali is secure shell lang. Okay. Or ito itong encrypted. Okay. Ako na tayo sorry. Ito na question. What the right choice no? Kailangan secure build and future. Ionic unsecure kay kita yung naglain. Unsecure. Okay. So review again our configuration. Look example no sa inyo real life example. So as you can see, kanina itong configuration of need. Okay. So remember this is telnet. Ito itong connection pero telnet. Okay. Ano kung ka na-disconnect? Because we are still connected. But if we're going to connect it again, say we have another connection, telnet. 192.168.1.10. Again, hindi siya masagot. Use because secure shell lang. So let's try secure shell for the first time. So first time. So same example, the destination IP is destination IP of the device, then the connection type. Okay. So click open. Okay, so na yung pag-move, warning. Minute na yung warning. At least dapat mabasa mo nga. Okay. So potential security breach. The host key does not match the one putting some cache on the server. So sagot, first time nila itong suunani, wala pa siya, karoon pa siya nakagawa ng iyang key ba? Itong cryptography key na generate nakani, RSA 128. Ngayon siya naki, wala pa niya siya nakakash at that's why warning siya. Maybe you're connected to dinod ng mga router or server or switch. But here, kapawitan ng mga switch, this is just a warning. You have to be aware kung sa'y potential security breach. So the choices here is to accept. When you accept, pasabot, dawakon ninyo sa itutuloy.
Baliktad na lang.
Ang kanina ay dawakon, taluputi, ang iyang RSA key. So pasabot, cash na. So, connect ka balik, pili na siyang warning. Diba? If you connect once, if you connect it again, then warn sa balik. Okay? So, kung naging difference. So, ako i-accept, may gusto ninyo, diba? Para malipay sa accept. So, like, so as you can see here, you can already see the light. Okay. So, you have here login. So, it's much different from the telnet. Ang telnet, magawas ng banner. Ang ato secure shell is mga siya user account. Okay. So user. Admin. Then password. Last. So later, siya naggawas ng iyang banner. Then nag-drop na user. Okay. So table. So we're already inside our switch itself. Okay. So remember, we already have enough connection na natin ito ang inactive. Okay. So nani yung may tabo sa itong device connection. Okay. Unlike sa console, yes, continuous. Pero ang telnet, hindi na mo kabana, hindi na mo text, natin mo sa malay. Kalintan yung mana, kulihan yung mo. So kalintan, yeah, you have to keep your connection active, like press lang ka natin. That would refresh that. Yeah. So, ulit na balik. Let's try the other user account. Okay. 192.168.1.10. Let's use Jason and admin. Then admin, then password is Gracia. As you can see, password is. How about reuse again the user account? Pwede ba o delete?
Ako daw dyan. Ano ko kung mayroon?
Pwede ba ito ha? Gusto?
Pwede reset.
Admin. Cisco. Cisco. Lock. Ay, class name password.
Mag-pass.
Class. So, pwede na rin tumagan sa bayarang password o bayarang pangalan. Question. So as you can see here, you can see the session out. So like that, right? This is the book shows SH. You see the current session of our
Sabay tayo.
natin na admin, one connection. Yan out. The other one is two admin connections. Yeah, essentially so, okay na. Naka-connect na tayo using sequential. We can no longer connect using question. Question. Walang may question?
So far.
Okay. Perfect. Speak pa kay Diman.
Yes.